What do you carry on your RV? What have you found yourself using the most? This may be different for you. You're probably not going to carry as much, and you might carry something different. So anything that's on here I'm familiar with, I can use. If it reaches a certain criteria, it's going to the shop. RV campgrounds that do require these, but just in case we're at a place that it's like really off. We are getting ready to hit the road, guys. We have thousands and thousands of miles in the next few weeks coming up. That means we're going to be on the road a lot, guys. We're not going to have the luxury of our local mechanics. We're not going to have the luxury of the tools we have at home. We're going to have to pack tools with us because there's a chance that something may go wrong. And how do we know this? Because things have gone wrong. And if you're an RVer, you know things go wrong at the worst time. So in this video, we're going to talk about what do we pack on our RV? What kind of tools do we keep on here? So if we do encounter some kind of problem, we're able to address it and get moving down the road. So let's come over to our tool bay, guys, and this is not everything we carry, but it's most of it. We have narrowed down what we carry just based on things that have gone wrong, based on my ability to fix things or my ability not to fix things. If it reaches a certain criteria, it's going to the shop. So anything that's on here I'm familiar with, I can use. Let's just quickly show you guys. A Dremel tool. This is a portable little rotary machine. I have used this numerous times. If you want to grind things down, very easy to do, drill holes, cut, you can use that also. I do carry just a quick multi-functional toolkit. This is one of them. I also carry a socket set, a Craftsman socket set. I usually keep that inside my vehicle, but you can see there's some pliers here. I have wire cutters inside, different sockets. We do have some Allen keys, screwdrivers, whatever it's in there. I carry another adjustable wrench in here. I do have some, I like to call them dental tool picks. And then in this, right here, in this toolbox, I have a multitude of different pins, tapes, screws inside of here. I have a bunch of fuses, some more different tools in here. Stuff's flying out. Different screws. I also have zip ties, butt connectors, heat shrink, wiring, Allen keys in here, different types of sizes. I have some tools inside. Another thing you'll see in there, the zip ties, we've used those multiple times. But those are some basic things that we have in addition to that socket set that I keep inside. We do also carry a multitude of fuses. We've had fuses go out on several occasions, and usually when something just goes out like this, the first thing you should check is the fuse, and that's almost often been the problem. So different size blade fuses, I would carry ones that are for your chassis if you have a motorized, also for the home portion, very important. And next tool that's really important that we carry, again, a diagnostic tool is going to be a multimeter. This is the Fluke 325, pretty well known, but this will allow you to test for electrical issues. Now, we'll just quickly show you how this works. This super simple version, you put it on the voltage. It has AC and DC. We're going to put it on DC because we're going to be testing the house batteries, and this should read hopefully like 13 volts because it's charging right now. These are our lithium batteries. We'll put the red on red. We'll put the black on black. And if you look at the multimeter, 13.5. We are charging. That's the flow charge. We're really good. Why this is also important, say you're at a campground, your EMS keeps going off, or even before you plug into the campground, it's looking a little shady. You want to plug into that outlet, make sure that you're getting good electricity. We'll show you how to use it. Say you pull up, like I said earlier, to your pedestal, you want to make sure you plug in, test before you plug anything else in, especially if you don't have an EMS. If you have the EMS, it's going to kind of protect you. But very easy, guys. We'll switch over to AC. I'll flip it on. Let me turn it on to 50 amp. Now you should be around 240 or above on this. So we'll just kind of plug in both, and we're at 253 volts on there. So we know we have good electricity. Again, just something that if you want to do any kind of diagnostic, something goes wrong with electrical, you do need a good multimeter. It doesn't have to be this one, but we'll link this one down below if you're interested. The next one is an important one, and there are RV campgrounds that do require these, but a lot of times people carry them because it helps with leveling. It's going to be leveling blocks. Now, we carry leveling blocks with us just in case we're at a place that it's like really off, but 95% of the time we don't use leveling blocks, we just use our RV snap pads. RV snap pads are permanent jack pads. We've had ours on since we bought our motorhome, same original pair, 6 years ago. We still have them. They are a permanent jack pad that not only allow you to keep a leveling pad permanently attached, but they're there all the time.
A lot of other perks, as Izzy said, the permanent permanency is great. It's going to give you increased stability for your landing feet. It's going to give you added protection for your jack feet from any type of bending or damage, something that we love. You're going to have reduced slipping or sinking on soft surfaces. So a lot of times we do harvest hose if you happen to be staying in grass or if it's rained. This really, really helps. It can also help protect from indirect lightning strikes.
They're made in the USA out of 100% recycled material. They always give discounts to military first responders, but if you don't fall into one of those categories, we do have a discount code,
which is Endless10.
We'll get you 10% off of your purchase. They've been a supporter of our channel for several years, but we've been using them long before we even had a YouTube channel.
Right, people ask us, do you have the same set?
Same set.
Yes, since before we even had a YouTube channel, we've been using these and we love them.
Yeah, and they're absolutely great, and this is a great company. Thousands and thousands of people, RVers, have used them and they love them. So if you want more information about RV snap pads, we'll put a link down below. So now, what are some power tools? I showed you that Dremel inside. There's some ones that we have used multiple times. This one I keep really on board for our Toad. This is just going to be an impact wrench. This is a Milwaukee impact wrench. I also keep the appropriate sockets to get the wheels off of the Toad. Now, if we had an issue with the motorhome, I can get the wheel off. I do also carry a tire plug kit. So if we were on the side of the road, obviously I would call a tow, but sometimes those tows are out 5-6 hours. If I can plug it and get somewhere safe, then we'll do that. So in addition to the impact Milwaukee drill, we've used this multiple times when we're out. Uses the same interchangeable battery, guys. And then more often, it's just a power screwdriver. There's all different ones out there. This is one I've had for a long time, a Black & Decker. Drill bits. Here are some more bits that we carry on here. Bunch of different bits on there, and yes, we have used them. A couple other things that I have in here. Here's the other multimeter I was looking for. That's in the bucket. And then just some power cords for portable batteries we carry. Simple things. And then, of course, I do have the big sockets, so if we do need to take the large lug nuts off, we can do that, and I have done it. This will take those lug nuts off. One way to keep this all easily organized, buckets. Home Depot buckets, these are $4 or $5. It doesn't have to be a Home Depot bucket, but I can put everything in there, just keep it in either the trunk of my car or the back seat, and everything is in there. A lot of tools just fit in this one little bucket. And if you want to wash your RV, you also have a bucket to wash your RV. So the final tool that every RVer should carry, one of two things, if not both. The first thing, a TPMS. We do have the Tire Minder A1AS. This is what we use. A couple of reasons. It's going to tell you your tire pressure and temperature going down the road. It's also going to give you your tire pressure before you leave. And tire pressure is really important because that is one of the main causes of blowouts, in addition to tires being old and worn out. But tire pressure is an important one. If you don't want to have to pay for a TPMS, if you want something cheaper, you just want to check your tire pressure before you leave, just a tire pressure gauge, guys. This is a Tire Minder tire pressure gauge. We'll put both the links down below. It doesn't have to be this one, but this is pretty nice for a couple of reasons. Number one, it has a window punch, which is right here. It also has a emergency seatbelt cutter on there. It also has flashlight. You can't really see it because it's daylight, but it also has a red light if you want to use it for nighttime. And then it does do PSI and bar. We'll put it on PSI. We'll just keep and see where we're at right now. I do have to adjust the pressure before we head on the road trip because it has warmed up a lot. So let's just move this over to PSI. You just simply put it in, hold it for a second, and then you get your reading, 95 pounds. That is where I do have the tire set at 95 pounds, and that's going to be based on the weight of this coach. So those are some of the most important tools we carry on our motorhome. Now, of course, this may be different for you. If you don't have a motorhome, you're probably not gonna carry as much, and you might carry something different. And this is certainly not everything we carry. So I want to show you the most important things, like bare bone minimum. If we had to just pack certain things, kind of what we showed you. So in the comments below, guys, let us know, what do you carry on your RV when you're down the road? What have you found yourself using the most? We want to know, but more importantly, our viewers want to know. And if you like videos like this, to the left of us, we'll put our RV newbies playlist, we'll put our RV DIYs playlist, and for myself and MJ, to Journey of a Lifetime, and we'll see you on the road.